So, very quickly, we want to look into the solution of this question. It says we should calculate, but we have to use scientific notation without, changing it to ordinary form. So the first one, so number one, that is 3.6 times 10 raised to the power 5 plus 1.2 times 10 raised to the power 4. Okay, you can see that the powers are different. That is the main challenge there. This power and this power. If they are the same, we will just combine them together and add the numbers and just times it to one of the terms. But now that they are different, are you focusing on this, please?
Okay.
Are you listening?
No.
Okay, okay, fine. I just wanted to know whether you are hearing me. So now, 3.6, the first one is 10 raised power 5, the second one is 10 raised power 4. We can choose which one. We can use power 5 or we can use power 4, depending on our choice. So let me use power 5 for both of them. If I want to use power 5, then I will have to change this one to become power 5. So how will it become power 5 is that this will remain power 5 and it will remain power 5 as 10 raised to power 5. Then plus the other one, I want to add 1 to this power. Then if I'm adding 1 to the power to become 5, then I must reduce the value of this number. That means it's going to be 0.12 times 10 raised to power 5. Okay, so this is what I'm adding together, 3.6 and 0.12. So 3.6 plus 0.12. I put a 0 here, so this is 2, this is 7, then this is 3. So the final answer is going to be 3.7. So 3.72 times 10 raised to power 5, since they now have 10 raised to power 5. Because if you factorize them, you just bring this and this into a bracket to add them together, and this is common to them, and they are both sharing right now. Is that clear to you?
Okay.
All right. So let's go to the second one. I'm still going to confirm with all of your answers, but let's go to the second one. So the second one says, yeah, okay, let me quickly do that. With your answer, the answer you got was 372,000, which is the same thing. Because if I want to change this to ordinary form, I'm going to write 3, then 7 2 means I have removed 2 out of the 5 zeros here. Then I will just add 3 zeros, and that is it. But if they say I should leave my answer in index form, this becomes my answer. So this is answer in scientific notation or index form. So number two, I have I have 2.5 times 10 raised to power 2. 2.5 times 10 raised to power 2 plus 9.7 times 10 raised to power negative 1. This time around, the power a is negative. So we have to decide what to do. Let's leave it at the highest power again. So that means we want this one to become 2. How can this become 2? It means we are adding 3 to this, because negative 1 plus 3 is going to give us 2. So if we are going to add 3, then it means we must increase the value, increase the value of this number by, reduce the value of this number because we're adding. So I'm reducing it by 3 decimal places to the left. So this is going to be 2.5 times 10 raised to power 2, then plus my 3 decimal places, that's 1, 0.023. That is 0.0097 because I want it to become times 10 raised to the power 2 because I'm adding 3 to this to give me 2. And that's the three steps that I've moved my point from here 1, 2, and the point is now in front of that of the 0. So with that, I can now just literally add this together. Then they both share the power of 10 raised to the power 2. So let's add that one here. 2.5 plus 0.000, I mean 0.0097. Then I supply zeros at the empty spaces. So this is 7, this is 9, 0, 5.2. So this is going to be 2.5097. So 2.5097 then times 10 raised to the power 2. So if I check your answer, you got something like, okay, let's come back.
Get right.
No, no, that second one is not correct. So we'll come back to it later. Now, the third one, let's get the third one, number 3. Okay, let me divide this page first. So for number 3, what we have there is 5.9. 5.9 times 10 raised to the power negative 2 plus 3.4 times 10 raised to the power negative 3. Again, this is the highest. Negative 2 is bigger than negative 3, so we can leave it at the highest power. Then we have 5.9 times 10 raised to the power negative 2. If we are making this one to be negative 2, then we are adding 1 because minus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is minus 2. So that means we have to reduce this value in order to add to the power. That will be plus 0.34 times 10 raised to the power negative 2 because I've added 1 to the negative 3 to give me negative 2. Now they both have the same power. All we have to do is to literally add these numbers, which is 5.9 plus 0.34. Then I put a 0 at the top here. So this is 4, this is 12, and this is 6. So this is going to be 6.24 times 10 raised to the power negative 2. 6.24 times 10 raised to the power negative 2. Okay. Then the next thing, which is the last one, is number 4. So number 4 says 4.7 times 10 raised to the power 4 minus 6.5 times 10 raised to the power 3. So again, we leave it at the highest power here. So this is going to be 4.7 times 10 raised to the power 4. We want to increase this power by 1. Then we must reduce this value by 1. So that's going to be minus 0.65 times 10 raised to the power 4, which is the same powers now. Then we have to add these and these together. I mean to subtract this time around, not add. So that will be 4.7 minus 0.65. Then we have 10 minus 5 is 5. 6 minus 6 is 0. And this is 4. So we now have, at the end, we have 4.05 times 10 raised to the power 4 as our answer. Is that clear to you, Kenzie?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to send this page to you. I will send it alongside with your homework. You will copy it down. Then once you do your homework, you're going to send both this page and your homework to me during the next class. Is that clear?